Feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
yeah. You can tell by the look on their face. All right, let me talk to you and set this topic up, and then, of course, you're going to hear from me. If you're writing down in your journal, let me ask you to write this statement down, word for word, and reflect on it as we move through these next few moments. I'm building my AdvoCare business so that I can, and you fill in the blank. I'm building my AdvoCare business so that I can, you fill it in. And my initial income target on a monthly basis is, and you fill that in. We're talking about purpose. So when you say I'm building my AdvoCare business so that I can, it's not to make money. The money part comes after. You're building your AdvoCare business so that you can retire debt, so that you can put your kids in the school of your choice, so that you can care for aging parents, so that you can add to retirement, so that a spouse can come home, so that you can give to things that are meaningful to you. The why always frames the how. We're talking about your purpose, your reason, your why, your internal motivation for building this business. And I would simply suggest to you that the faster you get in touch with that, not here, but here, if it rests here, the higher your odds of great success in AdvoCare. Get clear on your purpose. Why is it important? 3 quick reasons why we believe your purpose is essential. It's not a nice to have, it's a must have with respect to your business building future. Number one, practically speaking, you're a volunteer, you have a contractual relationship with AdvoCare, but you don't have to do anything. Whatever you do for reasons that make sense to you. Number two, you work with discretionary time. Virtually all of you in this room are employed. So you'll do AdvoCare before work, after work, on the weekends, when you can find the time, discretionary time. And you know, discretionary time is positive, but it's also requiring a great amount of discipline. So you're a volunteer with discretionary time. And number three, it will be your purpose, something burning in the heart that fuels your passion and your persistence in the business. Purpose is tied directly to persistence. With that as a framework, I want you to hear some incredible stories. And we're going to start with TJ Houston from Indiana. What's happening? Ian is right. TJ, share your purpose story. Where were you? What did you see? What did you establish your purpose? What does that mean?
Yeah, thank you. You know, for me, AdvoCare came in a different way. April of 2012, a stranger shared AdvoCare with me in the gym. And I can't tell you that at that moment I knew what my purpose was, but I can tell you what my disgust was. And I'm a firm believer that if you know that, then you know where to start. And that day, when AdvoCare was shared with me, I was tired, I was frustrated, I was doing everything that everybody told me I should do, going to school and working the hours. I was a young executive in corporate America. I was working 80 to 100 hours a week. I had 3 kids at the time, 4 now, and I didn't want to say tomorrow. You know, I don't know if there's a picture, they put it up already, but we were living in a world of someday, you know, and for me, that was code word for never. You know, someday we're going to go on vacation as a family. Someday I'm going to be able to take my family to do more things. We're going to go to the park tomorrow. It was always another meeting, another thing that got in the way. And so for us, you know, you don't have to be broke to be broken. And our family was broken, and we needed time. And so AdvoCare money for us meant time freedom. And so we got to work, and we started building this business so that we could have more time as a family. And now we continue to build this business because of the families that said yes, and they want the same thing. They want time. And so our purpose is the freedom of choice. And that's what I encourage for everybody, is that you have the right to decide what you do and don't do with your time. And we choose this, time freedom. And that's what AdvoCare means to us.
That's awesome. Thank you, TJ. I appreciate you sharing that. Now let me ask you, because I know that all 3 of you are in this room. Some of you are here because income with AdvoCare would be nice to have. Some of you are here because I need to have some extra income. Some of you are here already right now with I will have a different future with the income that AdvoCare And let me just suggest to you, when you get there, nice to have is wonderful, and it is. need to have, the needs, the wants, the dreams. But I will have it. You will get there when you get clear on your purpose. Dawn Funk from Ohio. Dawn, share your story with us, please.
Hey guys, I'm just so humbled and grateful, and Advocare was brought into our lives really 5 years ago, and we said no for a year, and I'm just so grateful to Jason and Time Milton for believing in us before we believed in ourselves. But we had to get to the point of being sick and tired of being sick and tired and broken. And so when we started, my reason, this is going to sound crazy, but I had 3 jobs and 4 kids, and I was sick and tired of making cookies every night. And I did that 7 nights a week, and it robbed me time away from my family, and it put a horrible wrench in my marriage. And in the beginning, it was all about us. It was all about me. And that $1,000 is what I brought in making cookies, you guys, $250 a week, and that's all that we saw this for. And I didn't think I had time to really make more than that. But what is so amazing about this business is that the more people that you help, the more that you can help yourself. And we just went to work helping others, and it still blows my mind to think about what this opportunity has done for our family. And that $1,000 happened pretty quickly. And we're just so grateful. And I think about, why do we continue today? And my purpose is even stronger today, because today is about you, and about Advo Nation, and about living out Charlie Regis's legacy. And I continue today because I want to share his heart through my actions. And just to paint a little bit of vision about what's been possible. Today, oh, sorry, I think I just did that. Today I get to make cookies because I want to, and not because I have to. And we get to bring together women and families and do that out of the gratefulness of our heart. And because of this, we got to go to Disney for the first time. And today, it just blows my mind that we get to live to pay that gift forward. And Brett and I have been so fortunate to take other families to Disney, and what a blessing it is to pay it forward and respect and strengthen other families. And I have my husband back. This opportunity saved my marriage, and it gave me my best friend back, and it's allowed me to be the mom that I have always dreamed about being for my Funky Bunch. So, thank you.
Funky Bunch. Thank you. By the way, I can attest personally that she makes a mighty fine cookie. Mighty fine. Quick aside, about 2 weeks ago, Patrick Wright comes walking through the office carrying a box this big with 500 cookies that she made and sent to the corporate staff. They lasted about 30 seconds. We're talking about your purpose. When it burns so deep that you will make that internal commitment, I will make a change. Not gonna, not thinking about it, not well, I'm considering it. I'm doing it. That's when everything changes in the business, because your strength and your commitment draws strength to you. And it emboldens others to step forward. Jeremiah Captain, the fire's burning in you. Share your story, please.
I gotta stand up for God. I'm truly humbled to be out here. And before we can teach you how to build this business, you have to know why you're building this business. And why I started with Advocare was obviously, like most people, I didn't see the opportunity. I was chasing a professional football career, like every inner city black kid. You feel like you gotta sign a contract, right? It's just a condition that I was believing, and I was truly believing a lie. That was the only way I could provide for my family if I made that type of money through playing pro sports. So obviously we know the products work, fell in love with them, was working in corporate America, making about $50,000 a year, with a college degree, but you can get straight A's and still fuck life. Anyone know about that? And when I got released from that job, I found myself moving to Las Vegas to pursue a coaching job. And as soon as I got out there, the coaching contract got pulled. And I lost everything. I mean, my car got repoed. I lost my place I was living at. I had to catch the bus with my daughters. But you guys gotta know, life isn't fair. Birds eat worms. Stuff is gonna happen. But it's not about what happens to you, it's about what happens through you. And I had a man named Jeff Fisher that believed in me. And he told me to improve my character, introduce people to him, and get to success school. And that's what all you guys did. And once I got here, I saw men like TJ, women like Don, and I saw the heartbeat of this company, and I knew I could have what they had. And I went back to my leaders, Rob Chandler, Chaz McCullough, Riddell Razor, Leon Horst, and I said, I'm gonna get my shoulder underneath this thing with you, and I'm gonna hold it up. And I'm gonna hold it up strong enough until you're able to hold it up for yourself and go on and lift it for others. And I was able to bring back my entire football team from high school back together. We got the band back together. We're out here pursuing what they want now, and it's just a blessing because it's an amazing opportunity. I went from having my daughters on the bus to having my daughters on the beach. Now I'm not making claims, but I was able to turn my daughters into princesses, into mermaids. Tell me where you can do that at. So with that being said, you guys, this is an amazing opportunity. It's what you do with it. Believe in yourself, believe in this company, believe in the culture, because the products will change your life. The money will get your attention, but this culture will forever change you if you take it in.
It's awesome. So it's forming for many of you in your heart and mind. I'm building my AdvoCare business so that I can. By the way, let me just set you free. There's no formula for that. It's what moves you here. You can talk about it here. Of course, it makes money sense to get out of debt and all those kinds of things. So that goes here. But the impetus, the passion, the fire, the energy, the discipline, the consistency comes from here. And that's fueled by the purpose. I'm building my AdvoCare business so that I can. What are you going to fill in that blank? And my initial monthly income goal is, that's where the money part comes in. And you order your daily disciplines in light of that target. And when you reach it, then you set a new goal. Purpose is an evolving thing in the stages of AdvoCare. These folks have done a great job of giving you examples, but I now want to ask them to each, in sequence one more time, share a final thought with you about their heart for you and where you are right now. And even if you're a seasoned veteran, it is essential to stay in touch with